Okay, man, I'm back. I'm gonna give it a second for people to hit the room. I don't know what just happened then. I was trying to actually post a live up and it died on me, so I'm gonna bring it back. I should not be moved, yeah? Man, today we were talking about proper nutrition, man. Proper nutrition, the proper energy you need. The proper energy you need to be able to make it throughout the day, to be prosperous throughout the day, to be on a progressive stride throughout the day. What's going on, fam? I see you. What's happening? Thank you for checking in, man. I did a live a little second ago and I don't know what happened to it, so I'm just going to bring it back one time, talking about proper nutrition. I notice a lot of people like to spend a lot of money on, a lot of big money on things, you know, to clothe themselves in, to ride in, clubs they go to, the type of drinks that they drink on the weekends. But when it comes to what they put into their bodies, they spend big on that too, but it's at low quality when it comes to nutrition. So with me, I see that as being a problem. I mean, a lot of people want to get money but don't want to be around long enough to spend it, obviously. I mean, according to what you put in your body, that depicts on how long you probably be here on this planet. You feel what I mean? So you probably want to pay more attention to what you're putting in your body opposed to what you're putting on your body. I mean, yeah, it's cool to be out looking good, looking fly, you know. I mean, who doesn't want to look good, and, you know, and look fly? But I mean, if you're not around long enough to even spend the money you make, you know, for all that, you know, all that balling that you're doing now, it makes no sense whatsoever if you're not treating your body. You need really good nutrition. You know, a lot of us are filled with a lot of inflammation, you know what I'm saying, a lot of bad mucus, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of sugar cravings. And you don't even know you have sugar cravings. A lot of you don't even know that sugar is 7 times more addictive than cocaine. And we're all addicts. So you don't know that, but you know, but you're not a dope fiend. But anyway, back to the measure. Proper nutrition, man, is what's going to get you to, man, I'm telling you straight up, since I've been doing proper nutrition, actually paying attention to what I put in my body, I started to see things a lot more clear now. It's like a fog has been lifted for me. You know, I'm able to think a lot clearer. I'm able to see where I need to be, you know what I mean, in life. I don't procrastinate as much anymore. I don't sleep as late anymore. You know, I get up without an alarm clock. You know, I jump up and I'm ready to take on because I have energy. I eat foods that pack a lot of life, if you know what that means. So that would be a lot of greens, you know, I mean, you know, great proteins, you know, healthy fats. I mean, there's so many things out there in nature that you can get for, you know, to help you with sustaining and prolonging, you know, a great life, a great lifestyle of eating, you know, eating healthy, proper nutrition. Because the problem with a lot of our foods now is not that so many have a lot of calories, is that so many have a lot of calories that have nothing in them that are good for your body. So while you're watching so many calories that you take in, calorie after calorie after calorie, you're not paying attention to the fact that these calories that you're taking in, not that they're bad for you, but they have no nutritious value that would actually benefit you and your body. So in that case, what you're putting into your body is merely nothing. You're getting full on merely air, and it's tearing you to pieces because of all of the toxins that are being released in your body, all of the hormones that are actually taking over your bloodstream and becoming toxic in your body. So I mean, start taking care of yourself. Start thinking of what you're putting in your body from now on instead of what you're putting on it. I mean, I remember I used to spend so much money on 2 or 3 bottles in the club. You know, so much money on a few bottles in the club, and then go to Waffle House Steak and Shake or something like that after and order some of the most gut damaging foods that I could possibly pull off of the menu. You know, but I'm top notch. You know, I gotta have this and I gotta have that. But I didn't care about anything that I put in my body. I slept half the day the next day, hungover, sick, body on the inside, tore to pieces outside, faded up right. You know, well, not today, but, you know, beard and mustache game all together. Inside of my body is just a swamp, disgusting, nasty. I dare not show one picture of the inside, right? You know, like that house you see in the neighborhood, it's clean on the outside, the grass is clean. But every time you go over there, they got the vacuum cleaner out. You know what I'm saying? The vacuum cleaner out, and the house is messy. That's what my stomach was looking. That's what my insides look like. You know, so I had to do something to fix that. It's like out here making all of this money, but a lot of people go get all of this, chase all of this money and chase their dreams, but they don't care about how long they're going to even be here to appreciate the dreams or appreciate the money. So you need to start looking inside. Looking inside. A lot of these foods are creating a lot of diseases and sicknesses, and people are wondering where they're coming from, why there's no cure, why there's no cure. Have you thought about a cause? Have we thought about a cause? I mean, we come up with plenty and many causes, but first off, think about this. What do we all have in common? What we all have in common is that we all eat. We all go to these local grocery stores and we eat. We don't pay attention of how it was grown, how it was fed, you know. So that plays a major part in the way you feel each day. A lot of stress that you take on each day, your attitude, the way you act towards other people. You know, it has a lot to do with it. You might not see it, but it has a lot to do with it. Like I said before, it's all in the blood. Information is always going to be in the water, in the blood. That's why when you go to the hospital, they take your blood. So if an animal was raised in inhumane conditions and in the way that they're taken to slaughter, if it was raised this way and that last bit of pain or the way that they were raised, that pain that's within the way they were raised, it's in their blood, do you not think that any of that is transferred to you by consuming that? I'm not trying to turn you vegan. I'm just, do you not think any of that is transferred when you consume that? So taking a step back and eating more of a plant-based diet, more, you know, leafy foods, more greens, more fruits, find other ways to get your protein. I'm not asking you to cut meat out by any means. I mean, but might want to pull the reins back on just choosing any type of meat, any type of beef, any type of chicken there is out there. You might want to do your research on what you're putting in your body. I mean, you know, you have no idea what's in there. You have no idea what ticking time bomb awaits in your body as you keep piling on toxin after toxin after toxin. So find you a healthy group. I know I stick to a healthy group. I have my healthy group that I stick to, and you know, we trade off. You know, we put up recipes and everything. Find you a healthy community, man, and really get down with what you're putting into your body. That's important. Really get down with what you're putting into your body. Shouts out Vegan Life. Hey, I tried the Vegan Life. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't go all the way with it. I ran with it for a while. Busy schedule. I couldn't go all the way with it. But man, I definitely mad props to the vegan community. Mad props. The energy is just crazy. Trust me. I just couldn't commit with my schedule, you know, and so I had to, you know, make moves the way I had to make moves, but I still am very conscious on what I put in my body. What's going on, Billy? What's happening with you, man? Yeah, just giving them a little knowledge, man. A lot of them don't even think about it. I mean, like, it's all common sense. It's nothing that I'm giving them that they never knew or that they, you know, it's all common sense if you think about it. What are you putting in your body? Is it trash, or is it high quality, great value? What's going on, Jennifer? How you doing? So is it trash or is it great value? The things that you're putting inside of your body. I mean, they have a strong effect on what goes on in your day-to-day life. Whether you're sluggish in the evenings or, you know what I'm saying, sluggish in the middle of the day when you should have energy to be able to pull through the second quarter or the second half of your day. That has a lot to do with what you eat, you know. Has a lot to do with what you eat, you know. So like I said, find you a group. That's what I would recommend. There's so many groups on Facebook. I would recommend that you find you a group. If you don't know how to eat healthy, find some quick and easy healthy tips. If you don't know, if you don't have time to eat healthy and you're looking for, you know, fast. I mean, there's so many ways, man. Just start putting it to use and start making it a part of your everyday life. Because one thing you have to do is you have to eat. So if that's something that you have to do to stay alive, it makes sense to pay attention to what it is that you're putting in your body. All right, man. I just wanted to jump back on and say that y'all have a healthy and blessed evening. As always, love y'all to pieces. One.